right, market outlook. So, what we got all last week? The market gapped up, 2.5% gap up, Monday morning gap ups. I personally hate Monday morning gap ups. How many times have we immediately seen these filled over our careers? Where everything looks good in the morning, you buy a bunch of stuff, and then just late day weakness. But against all odds, the SPY did not do that last week. It gapped up, had that 2.5% gap up, and just kind of flagged out all week, just went sideways, and that's pretty healthy action. And then we had another one of these gap ups today that came in. We saw the big fade in the NASDAQ names. Market's still open. We got 15 minutes left. But we saw a big fade in the NASDAQ names, and we saw a huge shift to rotation to financials, industrials, energy names. And, we're seeing the NASDAQ cool off. Will this be for a day? Will this be for the next couple weeks or so? Who knows to say, but right now, that's what's going on. What do you got for me?
So the one thing to add, I'm going to pull up the NASDAQ chart I sent you.
Yeah.
You know you have it up.
I got it.
All right. So I made a little bit of a tweak to the overall big picture newsletter, and to kind of show spots where we're looking to buy as well as when we're looking to sell and then rebalance. This is kind of a trickier topic to teach because it kind of takes a few steps to understand, but we'll do like a simple example. So for NASDAQ, as it runs back into this 9,800, this retest of all-time highs, that first major retest tends to get met with resistance. In any major sector, any individual stock, that first retest tends to get met with resistance as the people that were bought prior are looking to sell. So if you were in NASDAQ, or if we've been buying this, we would be looking to sell into that 9,800 and take some profits into that. And then what you would do to rebalance, you take a portion of those profits out into NASDAQ, and then say you would find another sector like this VPU. So Shake is going to pull up that second chart that I have on there. That would give the follow-up example of this.
VPU, got it up. Yeah.
So in this example, we talk about NASDAQ retesting that prior high. If you own some, you look to sell some into that, take some profits, and then you look to move those funds into another sector or major market. So in this VPU example, we can see how there's this resistance at 126. So as you're moving those funds from NASDAQ, when VPU goes back up to 126, that could be a spot where you can rebalance back into this sector. And this is a process that, as an advisor, when you have someone with 10 or 15 positions, you look to lighten the load in some of those winners, you realize those gains, and you take them back and invest them back in some of the ones that haven't been performing as well. So that's a little example of rebalancing, that's a little bit easier to show with two sectors versus just explaining a written out lesson. That's my little piece on the market outlook.